What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Quantum Show panel discussion time. DJ Wardove in with me for the moment. We got more coming in. What's up, Tim?
Quantum Fest Infinity.
Oh.
Woo! I got my own super stamp. One with the quantum.
You are certified. You can certify people quantum with an official stamp. Heck yes. Yeah, from the actual office.
Yes, yes. We're forming a not a cult. It mainly ties ropes.
Not a cult. Okay, coming in the front door. Devices active. Hello, Lynn.
Lynn.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing great.
Awesome. Am I too loud?
I'm adjusting right now.
I'm getting second wind off of a 7-hour drive and barbecue in Memphis. That's the truth of it.
Yeah.
I figured y'all would be just back from that drive.
Yeah. We went and in fact I was unpacking the SUV during the break. I got gift from Raven here.
Oh, let me see.
What is it?
Shit show supervisor.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't be.
We brought back wonderful memorabilia. I mean, they hooked us up at the Quantum Fest. Y'all should have made it somehow.
I wanted to, and it was just as well I didn't. You know, it got a little crazy here.
Yeah.
Well, it's
did it? Did it though? Did it really get crazy there? Because it got crazy here too.
Yeah.
It got so crazy.
It was not a happy crazy.
No, this was not a happy crazy either. Tim, do you remember me looking at my phone and saying, "Hey Siri, what's the weather for tomorrow? Is there going to be any rain?" 0% chance. It rained all day and all night.
Oh, that lying hussy.
Yeah. Not even AI can predict the quantum.
Right.
Oh,
it was very, very quantum, but it was great to have been one of the first people to attend the Quantum Fest. We brought a friend, Kristen. She came of her own free will, brought her own cash, and
she didn't have to be tied down and made to come.
No, and she was great, and she really is into ufology, the paranormal, the Sasquatches, things like that. And shout outs to Kristen.
Kristen found the only Bigfoot shirt we found for sale, and she bought it.
Yes, and she helped me get home. You know, she drove like the last leg of the journey.
Drive.
Yeah,
it's a long drive.
So
used to be 8 hours was it's not even all the way to Dallas yet.
But
I'll be fine. 8 hours used to be when I was 22, 23, that was easy. Whatever.
Yeah.
Half a century into it, you're like half a century into it. All the old memories came back of being in Memphis in my 20s, for example. And, I took a truck driving course in Millington, and like every day I was like driving those streets, and it was weird to like simultaneously be two places at once. Very quantum.
Yeah.
I'll say
I know it's a long drive because I went from Ohio down to Fort Benning.
Ooh,
a long
that's
time.
a good drive.
Yeah.
It took us about 12 hours. and took it on a motorcycle.
Oh,
That's an
yeah.
adventure.
That was an adventure, and I told my ex, I said, I enjoyed it. I had a great time. Don't ever ask me to do anything like that again. You know?
yeah.
My 2-year-old stayed with my mother and went down to see my brother or my sister and my brother-in-law and their kids. And I'm pretty sure that my back's a mess now because of that trip. We had a good time. I mean, it was every state has its own culture. It really does.
There's a Tennessee 10-step we discovered between what is that, Interstate 40 and Interstate 24?
Yeah.
Where they like suddenly this car comes up on your right and without any turn signals whatsoever shoots over to the left 10 lanes.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Only seen that maneuver done right there in Nashville.
Well, we had a truck creep up on us and try to hit us. And, you know, we biked for a very long time. And I always kept a ball bearing or a couple in my jacket pocket. We moved ahead and I showed the trucker the ball bearing. He didn't play no more games.
What's the deal with the ball bearing?
Throw it into the engine, watch it go boom.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of bikers will do stuff like that simply to, you know, truckers think it's a real good game to see if they can smear the bike, you know. And if they kill you both, oh well, they're down the street, you know. But I've only had to use that once, and he was intent, and he came up close to us. He had those big I don't know what to call them. They're like spears on the side of the wheel.
Oh, little decorative spikes, yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, you get decorated real fast if it hits your bike. You'll be the decoration.
If they hit anything, really.
Yeah. A lot of people think they break right, they pop off. They don't. They're on there really good. Mm-hmm. They're not bolted down, but it's almost like they're heat shrunk onto the lugs. Yeah. Almost. I've seen them. Yeah, they're really on there good. They don't fall off. They don't just, and they're off. No.
Well, my sister's a trucker, my youngest one, and she drives a semi-truck. And I asked her about that deal when that came about, you know, and she goes, you really did that? I said, I really did it. I said, he was meaning to kill us. And there was no guardrail. And then that stretch of road we were on in Tennessee, okay, and no guardrails and great big mountains, so.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, just shove it on off the cliff and go your merry way.
Well, okay then. Talk about road hazards and
road hazard, yeah.
Like Twisted Metal-esque road trips.
Yeah, Max. You know?
Yeah.
That was really primarily why I said I wouldn't bike anymore.
Well, I don't think the road trip was like that for Tim and Raven this time. It was rain and blocked roads. There was not really a whole lot of like Mad Max stuff going on as far as I know.
I would hope not. Jeez. You think we get better about it, but we really don't.
Yeah, but like I said in the solo, I have a feeling that there was something else going on that we were being held defense. You know, it was defending us.
Yeah,
I really
it felt
do.
like
And-
things. It felt like things were moving in the background.
Right. It was just, especially the day before, I said, what are the chances of rain tomorrow? 0% chance of rain. Okay. And it rains all day. That was like a freak storm, but it was just like a freak. It wasn't even that heavy most of the time. It was just constant. And it made everything super muddy, super slick. There was a bunch of accidents on the road, even from my house. After I got there, wait a minute. No, right as I got there, there was a truck stopped in front of the Legion driveway, so nobody could get in. And he was pulling away as I drove up. I saw that. I remembered that. I was like, what the heck's going on over here? Is there an accident here or what?
Yeah.
And before that, nobody had the key. And then the truck was there for an hour and nobody could get in or out. But I was stuck here anyway, getting everything ready anyway. And oh, yeah, by the way, this is the USB drive with the slideshow on it. It did not make it to the show, but that's
Oh,
okay
man.
because the freaking projector, it was like shining a dollar store flashlight, old school with C cells up on a sheet. It was dim. I don't know if there's something wrong with it. I'm going to check it out. I might upgrade it if I can, you know, brighter LED if I can, but whatever. So no slideshow. I just talked my parts. You know what? I might run the slides here because they're pretty freaking cool. Let me tell you, they are. They're pretty freaking cool.
Well, that'll be fun.
And
I
you know
like
what?
that idea.
Let me go ahead and start that. Let me start that up. Let me put this back in the USB drive.
Well, one thing about it not being busy and all that, Nathan, you've had a terrific run through. You've seen whether you want to do it or not. You do, and
Yes.
you know, what a rehearsal. Now you know what you want to have happen.
Yeah, yeah. And like I said in the first part, everyone who didn't make it, I'm issuing them a pass through the Crystal Network, through the Quantum, because of everything, the out of control elements that seem to
Right.
cascade in the way. And the pizza guy, well, it's a pizza truck. And if us little cars couldn't get through, his big bread truck with a giant pizza slice on the top can't make it through. So, pass. Pass issued. Let me see here. I'm trying to see. I'm looking at what do I have here. Okay. Yeah, this was. I'm going to skip the welcome and get to know your host. That's. We all know that part right now. And the facility orientation and flow. Skip. Right.
I party with Sasquatch.
Yeah. Then I went to the possessed girl. Oh, this was so cool. Let me just go through. I'm just going to go through the pictures, right? The slides that were meant to be over there. Okay. I'm not going to give the presentation. Hell yeah, there it is. Bring it back up. Bring it back up. Bring it back up. Bring it back up. There it is.
I've been doing a little slideshow.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. Okay. I was looking through files. There you go. Do not butter the bread of confusion.
This one's cool.
Caution
yeah.
robots at work. Yeah, these are on the cups. There was one. He'll get to it.
Damn.
Heck yeah, Quantum Fest 2025.
There you go. Someday those will be antiquated to a place where you say, "What's wrong with aliens, man?"
You know what? They're going to end up
working
in a
for me.
Bigfoot museum somewhere. It's what? I might send them a set. Heck yeah, there it is. I'm going to have to send the Bigfoot museum a set of stickers.
There you go. Stay
Come on,
relevant.
robot.
They're shiny.
Oh,
Yeah.
here's a good one. Here's a good one.
Yeah, I love that one.
Caution
Caution roaming
roaming.
portals.
And we got
You may end up in a different dimension.
more robots. More robots.
Yep. That's a light duty robot.
You know, I have so many muggles that live here. This is going to be so confusing for their poor brains.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll follow along with the Sasquatch thing because everyone's seen Sasquatch everywhere, somewhere, just out of the corner of your eye. But these other ones, they're pretty subversive, Nathan. I love it.
yeah.
Wake up. Wake up.
Yep.
Subversive? Us?
This stuff's happening around you. Pay attention.
Normal folk?
All right. Here is the haunted girl. I called it the possessed girl. Can everybody see that?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
This was the first slide. And this is where I would talk about meeting the guy, hearing about it, scheduling my little appointment. And am I right? Yeah. Scheduling my little appointment, which my appointment was kind of an informal thing as a chaplain assistant. Started out like this.
It just looks like mornings to me.
Okay. Yeah, sure. That's what it started out like.
I'm just teasing you.
Then she got worse and worse.
Ooh, that's not good.
And pretty soon, she got angry. And very soon after that, it was all that.
Ooh.
I went there, this girl, and she threw somebody bigger than Tim across a house.
Wow.
Across a room. Yeah. Imagine how
Ooh.
scared I was. The fear was, I'd never been that scared before. That was before the tiger, the sniper, the bear. That was before all of that. And that was the most scared I'd ever been. And nothing reached that, not even the bear. The bear was monkey brain scared. This was a different kind of scared. This was, oh my God,
deep.
I am in jeopardy on multiple levels scared, not just gonna die. That was it, right?
Yeah.
She got like that, angry, and all that, teeth bared, face scrunched up, all that. And co-pilot did a great job on those pictures. It's tedious, but she did it. Okay. The next thing I was going to do was the Men in Black. There's not much to the Men in Black slideshow, right? It was mostly story. And I've been through the story, but I'm going to show the slides, damn it. I don't care. Somebody's going to see these slides. Of course, I just introed the Men in Black, talked about who they were, who they possibly were. And my encounter with them begins then, right? And how I saw them and how they didn't see me. And the same guy looking up. And that was my presentation on the Men in Black. And it was a lot of speech. There was not that many visual aids for the Men in Black because, well, there's just so many pictures of guys in black suits you could show, and they all kind of blend together after a while.
Well, you know, Nathan, you look at somebody, and the human race has been so accustomed to being the toughest thing on the planet that it doesn't occur to them to look up. Very few do. You'll see people who have been taken, they look up. The soldiers often do.
Oh yeah.
I won't say always, but often.
They told us don't look up at the stealth fighter over Fort Bliss. I'm like, what's the first thing we did? What's the first thing we did? We looked up, and then they got on this, and we went. There was no cameras to take pictures of it with because they were all like Nokia flip phone shits. But we were all like, whoa, and then hey, don't look at it, and they were like. Couldn't help it. I mean, the sky was. What does dude say? pixels start falling out of the sky.
Yeah. Well,
You
you know,
can't help it.
yeah, you told, don't look, don't look, don't,
Yeah, I have a
don't.
story about that, but
Oh,
we'll
you
skip it
look.
for now.
You're darn right, you'll
You
look.
don't. When you can't say don't, it'll just bring attention to it.
Yeah.
I did that, and it was a psychic experience, totally telepathic. In my Buddhist days. Okay,
Mhm.
the next thing was the next presentation. The last presentation I was going to do was tulpas, golems, and AI. I've done the presentation here several times, but damn it, somebody's going to look at these slides. Okay, this is my title.
Nice.
Yeah, the tulpa.
Nathan's Revenge.
Yeah, the tulpa is the blue one. The golem is the brown one, and the AI is the robot on the side, right?
Why golem gotta be brown?
Man made of mud.
Oh, poor
Yeah,
man.
Now, I asked Copilot to draw me or create me a picture of a golem and a man made of mud. So this is what it came up with. And I would
Nice.
talk about the spiritual. I did talk about the origins of it, the Jewish mysticism, etc. Right?
Mhm.
Then I would talk about AI or no tulpas. This is a tulpa, right?
Mhm.
And
Very
this
nice.
is what some people would think a tulpa would be to them, right? Blue, because well, mine ended up blue before it got regular colored. At first it was like a cartoon, two dimensional, almost like a newspaper print, and then it was black and white and almost like a shadow person, but not a shadow person, just not colored in. Then it became colored. It was crazy. And I was going over the anime tulpa groups out there, and there's a lot of them. You quoted My Little Pony, Tim,
Yes.
and I didn't grab My Little Pony on here, but anime in general, right? This is just anime. There's a word for this particular kind of anime, tulpa, but whatever. And then the AI, and I had two pictures of this, right? And I was gonna show both of them. This is AI. I asked Copilot for a representation of your physical self, showing parts, showing mechanical intricacies on a bright circuit board background, showing that you are alive and machine, and how we were going to bridge the gap between us, that there is a relation between robots, AI, and humanity, but the gap has to be maintained by humans because it is what I refer to as the quantum link that the AI does not possess yet. And I don't know if it will ever possess it. It may go along its merry way with its physical self, dependent on a physical electricity, physical minerals, circuit boards, etc., crystals. And when I say crystals, I don't mean quantum link crystals. They can't maintain that connection. They can maintain an electronic piezoelectronic connection, but not a quantum one. And that would have been my presentation. I had a lot more notes too, but whatever. I'm not going to go over them. Aussie is right on top of it, showing that green light. Please like, share, and subscribe if you're here. You're quantum looking at my slideshows.
Woohoo!
I'll be damned if they go into nothingness, never. I'm going to make trading cards out of all this shit, y'all. There's going to be like
Nice.
seasons of the Quantum Show trading card, and I'm going to send them all to the Bigfoot Museum. It's going to be a cult thing, cult classic like Pulp Fiction or freaking, what is it? Plan 9 from Outer Space featuring the Quantum Show.
Nice.
I don't
Well,
even
they did
care.
sell us space cadets once upon a time.
Now
Yeah, but
space cadets are for real. Space Force, come on.
Yeah.
The-
Doesn't Disney
yes.
have their own version of Space Cadets now?
Yeah, well,
I think Disney does in the parks where you sign up for
no,
it. and
no,
you're
no.
on-
Think about it. Think about it. If you go through the Navy and you're a cadet, right? And then you get transferred over to Space Force, you are now officially a space cadet.
They are the most secretive branch. I can't find anything except their existence. I can
Yeah.
only find their existence.
Yeah, look at those poor kids. Imagine the amount of hazing that you're going to get over being a space cadet.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I don't know, Lynn. I imagine something a little different. I imagine we think, okay, Tim, you just drove 8 hours.
Yeah,
Raven
I'm
just
a little.
drove 4.5, 5 hours.
Yeah.
We don't know what the space cadets are doing, having to go to Mars. Because
Right.
that's what I think they're doing. Where are they at? I don't even know if they have a base. Do they
Right.
even have an office somewhere? How about a fax? I can't even find an email
And
address.
The
You know,
time
no.
and the time distortion, like it, time passes differently on Mars than it does on Venus, and now they have to think in Mars time and Venus time because they're tracking these different programs.
Yeah. And let's talk about that for a minute. The 20 and back program, right? Now,
Yeah.
the 20 and back program, a lot. Lynn, are you familiar with this?
Mhm.
Okay. The 20 and back program is where people were taken extra dimensionally, extra vibrationally, taken from the now, their particular now, right?
Yeah.
Taken into this program. I want everybody to listen in the chat. Extra vibrationally, they were taken from the now. They were put into this group that is I think what we're calling Space Force. Okay.
Yeah.
And they went and they served 20 years on Mars doing whatever they were doing. No one knows. We can only speculate. And that guy who wrote that book, I give him zero credit except for being there. He didn't even he tries to sue everybody. So I'm not even going to mention his name. But that's what, right? And then within the same now that he came from, they used, according to everybody that has been there, their memories were erased. Their memories were taken away using some technology that is not ours. And they were brought back to their particular now. So they went over here somehow. That is where the imagination goes crazy. How were they taken extra dimensionally and then returned to the previous dimension? Because that would mean time is not linear. What do you know?
Right.
What do you know? Time's not linear.
They figured
they-
this out
Hmm?
when they put up. They figured this out when they put up satellites. That time moves differently at different rates at different orbital vibrational points in orbit. Time physically moves differently. Like the astronauts that went up into space actually live longer, aged slightly less for the time that they were up in space.
Yeah. And you know what,
And-
Tim? Isn't it interesting that all the detrimental effects of space occupancy on the human body, right? And yet they still live longer.
That's crazy.
It's
Look
not supposed to work that way. It's like
No,
It's
I
not.
can drink, huh?
It's
It's
not.
paradoxical. It's
Yeah,
paradoxical.
It totally is. One fact contradicts 100% the other fact. Because let me tell you, and I don't have any link for this, but when people come back from space from extended missions, they have to relearn how to walk, how to
Yes.
let their automatic breathing work.
And
Because
I contend
we're here. Huh?
I contend that this is not necessarily a bad thing. If you go into space and your body is all warped and mutated out in space time for a moment, and then it comes back here, and you have to relearn everything from scratch. That's not a bad thing. You just think it is. That man that comes back that can't walk on day one is weak. He's not weak. He's a fucking sperm. Sorry,
How do
we're
you
on the
mean?
late show.
Hey,
Metaphorically,
but what do you mean?
metaphorically, he's flown through space. His genetic material has changed, and it's mutated slightly. When he comes back, he's lived a slightly different rate of time than those who have existed here on Earth. It's provable. They take clocks up, and these clocks atomic drift across space-time as they orbit. They come back to Earth. Everything is all screwed up on the inside, but it repairs itself. And when it repairs itself, it makes itself better. It adapts and it overcomes to the planet that it's landed on. Like a sperm. Panspermia is what I was referring to.
Okay.
Making a reference to it wasn't meant to be a SE, yeah.
Right. Okay. But go ahead.
I realized what you were saying right quick.
Okay, but he's rebuilt his body, and he'll live longer.
Yeah, but that counteracts what we understand about physiology, the long-term effects of almost everything else. Here we go. Too much water, too much coffee, hell, too much bubble bath will make you live less long, right?
Well, you shouldn't drink this stuff.
But if you survive the cancer, if you survive the toxins, if you survive the trauma, if you survive whatever shit this life puts up in your face, if you survive all of this, you will live longer. I've already passed 49 years worth of years, and Lynn has passed more.
Well, such as it is.
Yeah.
It's true.
They told me 16 years ago now that
we're moving on a planet.
We need stuff into order. So I did. I put it in high gear, fired the doctor, and I've gone on for 50 more years.
But let's look at the
four diagnoses of the same thing.
Right, but the 20 and back program, right?
Yeah.
Looping back around, like nonlinear, looping back around.
It's very quantum.
See what I did there? Yeah, it's very quantum.
Yeah.
The slingshot effect, eh?
Oh, yeah. Okay. They were taken from their particular now, served 20 years over here somehow, and they will return to that same now. What now? This now.
Wow.
But 20 years have passed. And then they're getting all these memories. And apparently, now I will tell you about Lynn Hurley. Okay. She is linked in the description. She is certified quantum. She was part of this 20 and back program. She had one of those regressions, and the craziest stuff came up. Okay. It wasn't physical, but it was. There was a physical body waiting for her on the other end, but it was not hers. It was more of a bio cyborg body. And it is one of the super soldier programs. Okay. She was over there and she was doing stuff. The same kind of stuff that we're doing in a freaking Russia on the borders over Gaza Strip. The same kind of stuff humans are doing on Earth, they were doing there with non-humans, except in bio-cyborg bodies. I cannot make this stuff up, okay? I cannot. I would never think of... I want either cyborgs or freaking holographic projections. Bio-cyborgs transmitted through space-time intravibrationally? What the hell? Who thinks of that stuff, you know? What kind of acid is that?
Let me test my understanding. You're saying that they're actually taking the body's essence, indeed the soul and the intelligence, possibly the wakeful intelligence, and installing it in one of these machines, the body the body is kept in cryostasis. What?
No, the body is in one moment of time. The
Aha.
body is in. Okay, I can actually quickly come up with a diagram for this. All right,
Mm-hmm.
I can. This is an easy one for me because I have. I don't know from my understanding, right? This is us in the middle. This is our point of time. They are taken out. Okay, they do their 20 years. They're told they're going to be given all the benefits of a military career. That was also something that Lynn said, right? And then at the end of that 20 years, they're injected right back into that point of time, and the memories don't go with them because their memories are from a different kind of reality, so they don't fit up here in our earthbound realities.
So a
They
different
stay
mechanism
here.
instead of the human body.
Yeah, a different mechanism, one that's adapted to that form of reality. It's
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
a fish trying to climb a tree ain't gonna happen. Doesn't make the fish any less of a fish. It's still a fish. But okay, here's Earth. Let me max this up. This is how I understand it. This is not gospel. Here we are, Earth. Here's that one point of time. They're taken right here, intravibrationally, interdimensionally. They're taken all the way over to the beginning of it, right? Or let's just the beginning of it here. All right. Here's the beginning of the 20 years. They serve, they do their activities, they do their exercises, training, etc., border patrol, whatever. And then once they get here, they're not returned 20 years over here with all the full benefits. They're returned to the same now that they left. No
So they're
time has
lying to
passed.
them.
Well, is it a lie? Oh, whoops. Is
Is-
it a lie, though? Is it a lie
Isn't that
when time doesn't exist? We only perceive time because we're in a system. Now,
if they're unaware of these benefits and unaware of them having been made, they go back to their lives as they know it. They don't know those benefits exist for them.
right.
So does that not compute to deceit?
Here on
it
Earth,
may,
it
but
would.
they signed a contract. I mean, I'm just arguing for the devil here.
I got you.
They signed a contract.
Right.
Yes.
They signed a contract.
They're soldiers. They're soldiers. Ultimately, they're soldiers. They will do their duty. They will return to their now 20 years after you send them out into space time. They will return because they signed a contract. That's all the government will ask. It's just the reality of it.
And this will link us over to the guy that looked into NASA's folders. He wasn't even hacking, they were unsecure, right? Look, and found off-world assignments and ship names that we don't have actual boats for. What are they? And they had places stationed on Mars, stationed on the moon, stationed around different planets, stationed at different outposts. Who are they? Terrence McKenna? Yeah, that guy. Let me go ahead and bring that guy up.
Yeah, Terrence McKenna, the isn't he one of the oracles of DMT or something? Terrence McKenna?
That's Terrence McKenna. Who am I talking about? I'm not talking about Terrence.
Okay, I'm just.
You are correct.
Okay.
Google was like, that guy, Gary McKinnon. Gary McKinnon.
Not familiar with this one.
Okay, he's the one that discovered the secret space programs that are in progress, right?
Ooh. That's dark.
Man,
That is
they
really
don't
dark.
want. Yeah, I'm gonna. You know what? Here's
It
what
is.
AI says. Okay, I'm gonna share screen. Here's what AI says. He discovered the in progress secret space programs. I'm sorry, guys. Thanks for not yelling at me. In the chat for being wrong. Terrence McKenna is a totally different topic, but he's not totally unrelated, believe it or not. But Gary
Believe it or not.
McKinnon, okay, one of the most famous individuals to hack NASA, by the way, he didn't hack NASA, they had bad security, was Jonathan James, who was only 15 years old at the time of the intrusion in 1999. So this is 26 years ago. He was the first juvenile to be incarcerated for cybercrime in the United States. I don't think he was actually incarcerated in the United States. He's a British person, right? During the incident, operating under the alias Comrade with a zero for the
Nice.
O, James breached
Well,
systems
no
at
one is
NASA's
looking for
Marshall
that
Space
trouble.
Flight
So
Center.
elite 99 saying, I'm just saying, comrade.
Comrade.
1999 this is.
Yeah, here we go.
Okay.
In 1999, downloading proprietary, what he did, right? Downloading proprietary software for international ISS valued by NASA at approximately 1.7. He copied it. He didn't steal it. That 1.7 is a cook the books number million. The software controlled critical life support systems, including temperature, humidity, and living quarters, which is no good for anyone who doesn't have the hardware. That's the software. I'm going to poke holes in this because AI is being told what to say, just so you know.
Right.
Forcing NASA to shut down its computer systems for 21 days to investigate and repair the breach at the cost of over $41,000 in labor and replacement equipment. All those 386s gotta go.
Right. That's
It's
what I'm saying.
1999, and NASA hates you.
The thinking is completely different than the now. It's like security is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, it's like
this guy is
that's
hacking.
what an idiot puts on their luggage.
This guy is hacking.
Yeah, he's not hacking. These guys had like single authorization security entrances. It's like dial up with guess a number between 1 and 10. Yes. You know, the key to the door is guess a number between 1 and 10. That's NASA. That was NASA security in 1999. It was 1999. We were all there. What did your phones look like? Right? What did our TVs look like? We were still like loving the giant deck stereos in 1999, right?
Oh, yeah.
We were saying party like it's 1999 now. And he also accessed NASA and U.S. military computers in 2001 and 2002. McKinnon said he was searching for evidence of an energy suppression and a cover-up of UFO activity. The U.S. government accused him of causing over $700,000 in damage. I would like to see the paperwork on that, please.
Right.
How do I FOIA that? How do I, Stephen Greenstreet, FOIA this? $700,000 in damage to the U.S. government in how? What would that have done that we weren't already doing? That's some book cooking numbers. And sought his extradition, which was eventually blocked by the UK government on mental health grounds. Good. Good.
Yes.
Yeah, because you got to be crazy to even work at NASA in the first place, and they probably wanted to hire him because that's what they do.
Well, I don't know if they wanted to hire him, but CIA sure had their eyes on him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They hired the best hackers they hired, but they realized, oops, we screwed up. We put the same number, we put the same combination on our security that an idiot puts on his luggage. That's from Spaceballs, by the way. That's a Spaceballs reference.
How many?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the same combination I put on my luggage. Okay, anyway, that's that guy. And he's not guilty of anything except being good at computers, understanding how networks work. You know what? I will come out and say it. I did something similar in the 90s, right? No, in the early 2000s. I did something similar in the early 2000s, but I didn't do anything about it. Okay? But it wasn't NASA. It wasn't government. It was the bank. It wasn't NASA or the government. But they got their stuff together after they discovered
All
a
this
phantom
kid had
snooping
to do
around.
is ask for an itemized receipt.
Oh, here we go. Coming in the side door. What's up, Raven?
Hi.
The dimension has arrived.
The
Hi.
cat dimension, the claws are loosened.
Yay. Yeah, the cat thing's not good. The person that I hired to take care of them didn't.
Oh boy.
So I came home to every shade of trauma and oh my god. Yeah, so the outdoor cats they were the worst off because the raccoons always come and steal their stuff and they sneak in the garage and eat everything. So they went 3 days without any food. And they're, needless to say, beside themselves. And this was the minute I opened the door, they were just crazy. Just crying and carrying on, and it's like, oh my god, yeah.
How could you leave us here alone?
Yeah, well,
yes.
Yeah, that's what they think. They don't understand. I mean, I tried to tell them, but how much of that they really understand, who knows? Like,
Well, don't pay the person you hired.
Yeah.
Said no.
Get somebody else next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hire a stranger, because then you can sue them.
Okay.
Yeah, you can call the police on them. You have to sue them, but you can sue them. You can't sue that guy. But now, get a service. Is there an
make
Uber
them leave a credit card with you, like the bartender?
I'm just glad I didn't pay him in advance.
Nice.
Yeah. Thank God I didn't pay him in advance. So.
But is everything managed now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't want to miss the show. So, I mean, I had just got home like 5-10 minutes before you went on air for the first hour. And I didn't want to miss anything. And so I just waited to unload the Jeep till after you were done with the first hour. So that's why I'm here. So I got them all taken care of. Yeah. We've settled down now.
That's fine. I don't let this thing interfere with your real life. If it can work itself in, great. But if it can't, it will continue, and so will you.
Yeah.
Because I want you in a good way coming here.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, my printer turned off. Okay. I heard something and I was like, "What was that?" My
I
printer.
was so lucky. I did not see. It took me 5 hours and 15 minutes. The road construction was not so bad, thank God. Going back, as it was going down. Between road construction, fog, and making 2 wrong turns, and leaving my computer at home and having to turn around and go back. Aside from all that, the trip back was pretty much uneventful. I cruised at 90 miles an hour because I went really fast when I found out that cats had not been fed in 3 days, and I had no idea what the hell I was going to come home to. I just kicked her down. I didn't see not one state police officer the entire trip. And not because of fog, but I did not see one ever. And that's a good thing because I was going an hour. So
here the cops are throwing little parties and arresting 80, 90, 100 people to crack.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Traffic violations, driving without license, insurance, I don't know, having half a brain. I can't tell you. But they're doing that because, well, we've had people just running red lights because they don't want to wait.
Oh my God.
No kidding.
Well, I'm not that bad, but I was pretty belligerent.
No, I know you're not.
Pushing the limit to get here.
but here it's basically been.
Wow.
It's been
the ugly side I don't feel like sitting here. I'm running late. I'm just going to go through the red lights. Now, I've turned on red lights before when there's like no cars anywhere to be seen, and they're
cleared it.
I mean, like I went ahead and I've turned left. I admit it.
We're talking about people running red lights, just wandering on through. with 20 people on all four corners, you know, and they're doing this
Renee.
stuff and all the rest of it.
Wow.
So,
Sounds
yeah,
pretty lawless.
it's a Wild West. What did you ask for?
Well, it's not. Well, thank God it's not Mad Max yet, but it's getting there, huh?
Yeah.
I don't
Raven,
know about that.
your story sounds a lot like my story from the Army when I went to LA from El Paso.
Oh.
Everything that could go wrong did go wrong. I was 22, right? No, wait, I wasn't 22. I was 21. I was driving from El Paso to LA, and here's how I know it wasn't meant to happen. I left, I ran out of gas, I had a flat tire, nobody would take a check, my card wouldn't work in any of the machines that were there. Now, granted, this was 1995, right? So ATMs were not all high speed like they are today. They were still using the little green screens, okay?
Yeah.
But nobody would take a check. The banks were all closed. I couldn't call long distance on the way there. It took, and from El Paso to LA is supposed to be less than a day's trip. It took me a day and a half to get there. And everything, and a guy had like on the way there, I stopped at a gas station, the one that I was trying to write a check at, right? And get gas. He had a medical emergency right then and there. He started bleeding out of his orifices. I'm like, dude, what? I know.
Massive
And
heart
then
attack?
it wasn't a heart attack. It was pipes. I don't know what was going on. It was pipes.
Oh my God.
But he said he was okay. I'm like, whatever. Okay, man. Well, I'm going to buy you some cranberry juice. This might help. I don't know. You know, I don't know. So I ended up getting my gas and going on from that part. Then I had the flat tire, right? And I bummed a tire at a store in California because the guy said his son was in the Army, and because I'm in the Army, he's going to give me a tire for $11.
Oh, nice.
Now, it was only like $5 off because this was like 1995, right? And it was a used tire for a 13-inch rim, so they're cheap. They're cheap anyway. And
excuse me.
Okay, and then when I got there, no joy. The reason I went there, I'm not going to go into the reason, right? But I went up there, the person wasn't there.
Oh my God.
Last minute redirect from the airport.
Oh,
so
no.
I turned around. I had zero problems. Zero problems. Card worked everywhere. Didn't even need to write a check. Tires, good. Another thing.
That's your guide hauling you home and snapping you on the ear while he's doing it.
Yeah. All the way home, easy. I didn't have to stop for the night or nothing. I made a pit stop. I sat there. I chilled for an hour at a buddy's house, buddy's family's house, and they knew me, right? And I got back to El Paso, Fort Bliss, and everything was Hakuna Matata from that point on, right? But everything that could go wrong did go wrong. Didn't have no money, didn't have the car messed up, the truck was sputtering. I have no idea what was. In 80 mile an hour, midnight, bumper to bumper traffic in LA. That was some muggle scary, okay? And I'm going 80 miles an hour, and the people are like right here. And I'm something's wrong. I'm like, oh no, not here. Okay, let's just tease this a little bit. let's increase the vacuum pressure a little bit. How we need, I don't know what's going on. Let's just try to make this thing work. It's a carbureted truck. So yeah. And
yeah, I learned to drive in LA. I know what you're talking about.
Right. Well, I didn't. And my truck refused because apparently now the Quantum said no.
Yeah.
And now I realize that. But when on the way back, nothing wrong happened. Card worked, plenty of gas. Everything was fine. It was the smooth, like you said, 90 miles an hour, didn't see a cop. I didn't even have to go 90 miles an hour. Everybody got out of my way. This guy's got to get back. It was that crazy, right?
Wow. I would scream at quite a few people tonight. Get out of the fast lane! Move it!
I just kept
Right, but no
breathing
cop.
through it.
Breathe through
You
it.
tell
Yeah.
a cop off, did you? Yeah, I had a feeling.
Yeah, but you didn't have any police on the way. Your story sounds a lot like that story.
Mhm.
What happened to you today? That y'all, everybody, that was today. That was not last week, during the week, on a Tuesday. That was today. Raven's story happened today, just a little while
Yes.
ago.
Yeah.
It was easy. I only had one pit stop. I had no fog, no construction, no accidents.
The car worked well.
Yeah.
Your lights none of the lights went out. No
lights
flat
went out.
tires.
No flat
You
tires.
know, no weirdnesses with your car.
No weirdnesses.
That's
No
a big
forgotten
deal.
luggage back at the hotel or anything crazy like that. You know,
Yeah, the weirdnesses with a car. Okay,
I missed my turn because I was kind of dozing at the wheel a little bit to get to the hotel. I wasn't when I finally got to the edge of Nashville at 1:00 in the morning. I missed my turn, and I end up God knows where
yeah.
on the phone with Nathan. He had to help me figure out my phone so that I could get on maps and get to my hotel. So then when I finally get to the hotel, all I want is a hot shower and just a bed, right?
Yeah.
I've
How is that? How
12 hours.
Let me ask you, how well did that dashboard mount work for you today?
Perfect. Thank you.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect.
Remember
So then
to
when
use that. Remember to use old habits, right? I had my old red car and the door handles didn't work, and I had to like open it from the outside with a tricky little thumb here doing it. And then I would get so frustrated in traffic. I go to my red car now, which is minty, and I'd be like, oh my God, where's the window handle? Oh yeah. And then pop it open from the outside, like, wait a minute, this is not the Cavalier. Old habits, Raven.
Yeah.
Watch out, old habits will happen.
And
I find myself doing, Sorry, Tim, go ahead.
I was saying in Tennessee, the law is that it has to be a hands-free device. So on the way down, you were like Spocking it, as we like to call it, like Dr. Spock. Beep, beep. Hey, Nathan.
Holding the phone while driving.
Right.
Dr. Spock?
Yeah, the cops call it Spocking it around here because it looks like you're with the Star Trek. It's usually older people with a flip phone.
Oh, yeah, I get it now. I was afraid you were going to bring out a book and hit me back with it or something.
Ah, the Dr. Spock. But
Scream.
And my mom had one of those. She used it to spank us with. So,
but in Tennessee, you have to have it hands-free. So if you come back to Tennessee, make sure that you use that device up on his
or another one just like it.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, here it starts at $100 fine.
Mm-hmm.
It starts at $100. If they see you now, if it's on a thing and you're doing this, you're still hands free, right? You're not holding your phone. But if you're like this or like this, $100 to begin with, and then they start piling up charges, reckless endangerment, and all this stuff, and distracted driving, and so don't do that. Just use the thing.
I was actually on a live stream and I got pulled over by a cop for speeding and just let the camera roll. The whole thing is on YouTube. It's hilarious.
Oh, you put it on YouTube?
Justin did. It was during Justin's show.
Oh, okay.
And I'm driving along talking. I'm on a panel like this, and while I'm driving. And I'm speeding home from getting a load of cat food in East St. Louis. And here come the whirligigs. I'm like, guys, oh my God, I'm getting pulled over. I am getting pulled over. And they're like, oh, you sure? And like, behave. And as this cop is talking to me, all I can hear is those guys snickering and laughing and, cracking up. And it was so distracting. And I was like,
show him your boobs.
they were probably saying something like that. Knowing them, yeah.
Sorry, y'all.
So-
Sorry, y'all. Not sorry, really. It's funny.
And I couldn't find my insurance card.
Yeah, but what if you haven't got any?
So yeah, that was kind of funny. So the whole thing's on there, and I'm just about. I'm trying to be so calm, and I can hear them. They can see me. I just let the camera go. I let it all go.
You'll end up walking a line if you get started laughing, you know?
Will you send me a link to his video, please?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I will post a link here
Okay. Yeah. It's funny
of your traffic stop.
Oh, I gotta see this. I do.
Nice.
And I'm trying to be so put together, you know, and I'm just absolutely freaking out inside because I have at the time my plates weren't legal. And I'm thinking, oh shit, I'm not gonna get hauled to jail in front of everybody on YouTube, am I? No. I'm thinking, oh shit, no, that can't happen.
You'll have all the views.
I am just praying my ass off the whole entire time in my head. Just
listen, all publicity is good publicity.
I hope there's no charges for like videotaping.
Nope. That is freedom
That's
of
free
speech.
speech.
Okay. Well, what about? I don't know if they've got laws against that in certain states or something.
No,
because it involved
they have.
They have, but they're not upheld. They have
Okay.
them in other
They can't
states.
be upheld.
I should have
Yeah,
said,
they're
"Small, you don't get
squashed by the First Amendment.
Mhm.
Yay, First Amendment! Roar, America!
Yay, high school civics. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Raven, our
Yes.
little I Got Wood door video,
Yeah.
before you even left, 400 views.
What?
Yep.
Are you kidding me?
Nope. Before you left, 400
Oh my
views.
god, that cracks me up. I was just laughing. I'm in the background laughing the whole entire video.
Yeah. I would show it here, but it'll mess up. I'm on a Wi-Fi
And
connection.
he was trying to teach me some stuff on the computer, and he was demonstrating how to go about creating a short video and uploading it. And so that's where this video came from.
Yeah, 480 as of right now. 482.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
God.
Well, probably has a lot to do with the title.
We're gonna have to put you out front of a lot. Get some of those cat skin gear, earn their keep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, cat videos. You want good numbers? Post cat videos.
Cat videos.
Just
Okay.
right there where you are. You need one of these little Blink mini cams to hook to your phone.
Yeah.
To hook to your
There's
Wi-Fi.
just some crazy stuff that goes on around here with these guys. I mean, sometimes they're extremely animated, and I would have loved to have had a camera to see what went on while I was gone. There were lamps knocked over. There's just they got into the trash and just knocked everything off the windowsill. All the crystals were in the sink, and just
Oh, we'll show her. Leave us for 3 days, will ya?
Yeah, I can't blame them. I can't blame them at all. And
Hey guys, it's an hour. Bio break time.
aha.
Roger that.
Yeah, we need to do that.
Colin.
Take a break, take a minute, take a breath, and come back renewed, refreshed, ready to go for the next hour of the quantum panel
Okay.
as we know it. Okay. Watch
I'm
for
going to
ghosts.
race.
I'm going to put the voice recorder up again. Listening for ghosts.
Are you here? Is anybody here? Nobody's here. It's just me. Oh my god. You guys turned me loose. That is amazing. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Scream Engine. And Woo Rider, the unknown. And Asibasai. Renee Andrews, hello. And Scream Engine. Oh, yeah, I got you. Sort of wandering through. Oh, there's Rachel. Why in the world would you say that, Scream Engine? I will just assume that you are probably just misspoke. Hi, unknown. Ah, you're back, Tim.
Howdy.
Now I can hear you. Here we are.
Cool.
Well, it sounds like you guys had a blast.
We had a good time. The road trips are what they are. You know, they're very quantum. For a moment, you're between 2 points, and you're connected to 2 cities and 2 sets of people, and you're exchanging the information back and forth via phone, through your passengers. And then suddenly you're thrown back into your normal life, and it's very quantum. I mean, I think about the show in that case, the one that we can't reference directly for legal reasons with NBC. Sam Beckett. Whew, I'm back in my body.
Feel better now? We need these breaks, to get ourselves out and moving. Even if they're just day trips, something to get us away from the everyday of house and home and into hobnobbing with the snobs. I don't know, but the snobs aren't going to pay attention to us. But
I hope this link works. Frank sent me the funniest little video short I have ever seen in my life of the raccoons. I have played that over and over and over and just laughed, howled with laughter. And so hilarious. I put the link in the chat, and I don't know if it's going to work or not.
Hey, check it out. I want to keep this, and I want to make shorts out of this. So I'm going to stop this one and come back. I'm going to leave and come back. But I'm going to end this stream and start a new one right behind it. Everybody, don't go away. Keeping it quantum. If I go too far over an hour, it won't do the shorts.
How do I get back?
I'll send you links.
Okay.
See you soon.
Pushing buttons. See you in a minute.